Alright, we're going to do a little proof of concept here, and I'm going to actually do this and pop the Windows XP box. And to start things off, though, I want to talk about setting up your ethical hacking environment or your lab so that you're not breaking into any other networks besides your own. So what we're going to do here is talk about VirtualBox first off. You download it for free. It allows you to do what's called virtual machines, which allows you to run multiple operating systems. As you can see, I've got a few over here. You can have as many as you want over here, but running at one time, it depends on how much RAM that you have. Right now I got 4 gig RAM, so I'm able to allocate certain amounts to this one and this one. But for this demonstration, proof of concept, I'm just going to use 2 virtual machines. First one's going to be a Linux distro called Backtrack. This one's used by a lot of pen testers. And by pen test, I mean penetration test into a actual network environment to see how secure you actually are. And over here is my Windows XP Service Pack 2, which you'd be surprised how many people are still running that distro. So it's quite an enormous amount of people still running XP and still on Service Pack 2. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a proof of concept today. The first video will be just showing you how I set up everything here, and then after that, the next video will actually make a Trojan and send it over to this computer over here and break into it. That's what we're looking to do. So what I've done is I brought up my command prompt to show you that I'm running what's called host mode, local host mode, and what that allows me to do is allow this to be in the same network as this. Now if I look here on my Backtrack Linux, you'll see I'm running at 192.168.56.101, and this one is 192.168.56.102. So we're in the 192.168.56 network, so we're both on the same network. May not be ultra realistic, real life type of thing, but for demonstration purposes, we'll work with this. Now you don't want to do it in regular bridged mode or NAB mode in case you accidentally mistype an IP address and actually jump into somebody else's computer and break in. That's be illegal. So it's always good to run your labs and your testing environment in a environment like this where it's host only in a virtual machine. Plus, if you break anything, all you gotta do is reload the snapshot. Pretty cool. So that is pretty much it for this first part. Actually, real quick before we go off, I'll go ahead and type in what's called MSF console. This will lead us up to our next video, and what I'm doing is I'm loading a module called Metasploit. In this Backtrack Linux, under this section here, you're going to see a bunch of different things. In other words, this distro has pretty much every type of hacking tool that you could ever possibly want. Password attacks, spoofing attacks, database exploitation, social engineering, network exploitation, which is where we'll find our Metasploit right there. Information gathering, some wireless, breaking into some Bluetooth, wireless LAN, all kinds of good stuff. So this whole thing here is one whole distribution of ethical hacking tools, or tools that a regular hacker would use. So right now we're in Metasploit, and I'm going to leave it at that for this video. In the next video, we'll actually create a Trojan, send it over to the other computer, and break into it. Thanks.